Let's get this show on the road.
I've come to pick Mum up and we've asked her to give us a tour of the farm. We want to know what the fields are called, what goes where, what's what, and get the lay of the land.
There's so much work to do on my little patch. I wouldn't know. There's people with massive farms, there's people with smaller farms. It doesn't really matter. We've all got our little kingdoms, haven't we? Or our little bits of England that we try and look after and do the best we possibly can. I wouldn't want any more either, or, you know, I'd be like, I've got enough to cope with and more. You all right, Ruth?
Hey up! Where are we going first?
We're going to go and do the faves.
That was a good start.
Are you wet? Are you wet? There is about 150 acres, all of it together. So that's the bit of hedgerows, Costa and Roundhill. Yes.
But what is this field?
I haven't named this field. We just call it the bottom field. That's really original, isn't
nice.
it?
Bottom field.
We don't really have a name. We have the bottom field and the top field. So it'd be really nice to have some interesting names for hedgerows, because it can't just be the bottom field, can it? And the top field. So we're going to have to do something there, I think. Yeah. Ideas on a postcard, yes.
Bottom field to blacksmiths.
Yeah, bottom field, and then we're going to go up round and we're going to go into blacksmiths, which
Cool.
is another good field.
Okay, good. So this is quite new round here.
It is new, because
Roundhill's much more.
Yeah, we bought this place 4 years ago. It weren't the house I was looking at. Dad was like, "You are shocking." It's like, look at that barn. Look at that barn.
You are shocking,
Oh
yeah.
my God, how many cows? And look, I could have my cows here and my sheep there. That's what I was thinking of. I can, you know, I know there's a cow a bit uneasy or something, and so you get the old binoculars, and I'm looking at heifers, cows, whatever, and I'm also looking at faves.
Yeah.
So I'm, you know, the spotlight's on you, like, oh yeah, oh God, I can see something going on down there. But I love my barn. My barn is lovely. So we call this the blacksmith. So my father, when he was a little boy, used to grow mangel wurzels in here. It's
Sorry?
like, what? What did you
Bless
say?
you.
Yeah, mangels. They're
Like turnips.
like a massive Swede.
Oh.
Yeah, sort of orange. The cows used to love them. This is such a good growing field. And in the war, there was something called the war ag. Everybody had to pull their weight. Everybody was really hungry. You know, what were you allowed? An ounce of butter a week per person and so much sugar. It was very hard. And everybody had to pull together and get on with it, didn't they?
This is the field that was growing stuff.
Yeah, so this was a really good, and it is a really good growing field.
Just you wait until the summer. I promise, this field will really grow on you.
This is called New England.
Yes, and do you know what? I always think of that Kirsty McCall song. I'm looking for New England, or looking at whatever.
I want to change the world. I'm not looking for New England.
In the last 10, 15 years, we've really tried to give this a rest.
What's interesting is you have to use land in different ways at different times.
And you have to do what suits you at the time.
Yeah.
You know, we can all say, why don't you, and you should. No, you do what you do, and you do the best you can at the time. Shall we go and have a look at the barn?
Yeah. So what are you doing in the barn field, my favourite field?
So, look at this ruddy hedge. This hedge along here is a total embarrassment to me. It's more pallet hurdle than hedge. It's a total disgrace. So what I'm doing, Roo, or I'm attempting to do, I'm not the best. I'll have the hedge laying police after me. They'll be like, no, I'm doing my best, okay? So all this, some of this has got to be pulled out. We're laying the hedge.
So you're not killing it?
I'm not killing it. I'm sawing it and laying all the nice bits of wood. That fills in all the gaps. And then on all these stumps, it grows up from the stumps. And then it fills in all the gaps. And then you're cleaning out all around the stumps and taking all the old rotten wood out. And you think, you know, you're really invigorating it and it's going to grow.
Yeah.
It absolutely scratches my arms and I've got thorns everywhere.
Yeah.
It's not the sort of thing you'd like to do, Ru. So you fancy a couple of days edge alone? No? No.
I would love to,
You would love to?
but I can't.
So in the winter, I don't have my cows anywhere but in this field, the barn field. I don't have them in New England. Can't have them in New England because they make a terrible mess.
Right.
This is the field that they come in, and it's ridge and furrow. Can you see the ridges and the furrows?
Isn't it funny how all these fields are so close together, yet so different?
So it's dry
I
on the
can.
top of the ridges. Yeah,
And so how did that come about?
that's how they used to do the drainage.
Most would look at fields as just fields, but they're all different to Mum, and she knows what each is good at and when. Strategy.
You go to all the fields and you think when you were working with Dad, or when you boys were small, toodling across the field, making camps, and so many memories. This is where they come for their back scratches. And they all lay under here so content and quiet, I can't tell you. And they just love it. We're in the top field.
We're in the top field. Who else is in the top field?
Well, we've got our friend Eric, and Eric is very cross. Who are you? Are you licking your lips? Are you licking your lips? Oh, he's happy. He's not doing a run up, is he? Yeah, look at him. I should be careful. He's got a cob on.
Get out of here. Got to watch your back.
Yeah, he's not happy.
So where are we going?
We're going to Roundhill now. Our farm is sort of separated. We're on two sites, aren't we?
It's not uncommon for farms to be divided, which is why we're all up and down this road. Either way, land, no matter where, is precious, and we're not selling
No,
any.
no. That gives me the chills, talking about it. Move on. Ooh.
Okay, I'll do as I'm told. Let's move on.
We're milling barley. We've got a very old-fashioned mill.
Georgius.
It's my Bental mill.
Quite warm in
It's
here.
a lovely warm shed and I love this shed. I could actually sleep in this place, you know, when we're busy. It's just sitting and it's all cosy and snug. It's nice.
Oh,
So
yeah.
they look really content. Don't upset them. So
They do look nice and happy, don't they?
I love the fact here they can go in there and have their snug, but they can go outside and if it's sunny they
Yeah.
can go and stand
So they can come out here,
out
can't
in
they?
the, yeah. There's certain barns that I think are better than others. I like them when they can go outside. You know, especially on sort of frosty days when it's perhaps been a bit cold and then they can go stand in the sun.
Yeah.
I think I've got 9
they're
in
lovely
here.
colour.
Yeah, they're good girls. And can you remember when you first started filming, we had Morris that was really, really poorly. She had tetanus. She was very poorly. It's like lockjaw, so she couldn't suck or anything.
was it, yeah.
And I had to tube her and tube her and tube her. Well, this is young Morris. She's not the biggest girl in here. I'll bring her down to see you. Hey, Morris. Hey, Morris. Hey, darling. You sweet girl. Go say hello to Roo. So she's not going to be the biggest, strongest girl, but she's alive and kicking.
Mum, I feel like Morris is a boy's name.
Her name's Morris.
Okay.
So we have a few of our chickens here. Hello, you girls. How are you? I've been selling eggs for over 10 years now. Probably
Yeah.
longer than that, I don't know. These were the stables. We used to, when we were milking, this used to be where the cows used to come and sleep.
Right.
This was so every night when we were kids, it's right, we help Dad finish up milking, we go and sweep out the parlour for him. We all have to get our jobs done before we sit down. Yeah. So that's what happens in there.
How did you get so lazy then? With an upbringing like that. In the kennel.
Said the guy who had his hands in his pockets the whole day.
Yeah. Cool. Should we get the quad and go?
Yeah,
and
go and have a
at
look around the
fields?
fields. Yeah?
Just
Okay.
quick.
Hello, you. Hi, you, Morris. So destructive. We've got a big family of badgers. They're so industrial. They're digging holes. And look, this is the problem I have. When the cat, say those boys, when we let those boys out in the spring, they come waltzing down here and put their ruddy feet in there and legs in there and snap their legs like a twig. And
That's
look
a
there,
big hole, isn't it?
this, and then they're coming right out here now. There's no stopping them, look.
There's no stopping the digging.
Yeah,
I know, it's crazy.
that's fresh. And look at that, that's what they were doing last night.
But badgers also present bigger dangers. Some carry tuberculosis, which has led to over 300,000 cows being culled since 2008.
Everybody now gets so anxious, including myself, when we're coming up for TB tests. There's nothing we can do. You just hope the badgers we got here are healthy badgers, yeah? We're on a wing and a prayer. Every time he comes, the vet comes, we're all like, oh my goodness, it's so stressful, I can't tell you, Ru. It's people's livelihoods, Ru. And the thing about it is, you know, people have been breeding all these cattle for years and they've got them to how they want them, and someone comes along and says, that's got to go, and you're like, I mean, it's so disheartening. It makes me, you know, I can feel my eyes going now. It's just really, really bad. Because people have lost whole herds of cows, and some people are like, right, if I've got it, they're all going to go. Because I don't want any hassle, they can all go.
Badgers can be a contentious topic for farmers, but thankfully, the badgers on our farm are happy and healthy, and live pretty harmoniously, minus the potholes, of course. Oh, and this is the ridge field. It's probably worth showing at its best.
Hillfield, here we come.
This is where all my girls go, you know, as you know, they all go out here in the day, during the day. And if any lamb I know, I can keep my eye on them and stuff.
All the pregnant sheep will be out here.
That's it, and they usually come
Hobbling
and have a little
about.
stray. Trouble is, if I put them in the hill field, they can go just the other side of the, and I can't see them.
So this is the end of our tour, isn't it?
This is the end of the tour. Don't go away.
They're all leaving.
Yeah, well, they're gone.
What's this?
This is the Longfield. My favourite barn is the Longfield barn, and I would like to replicate it up here. I love it because it's really snug and cosy. And although I love this barn, I do love this barn, the old wooden pole barns for the sheep are so cosy and warm, and there's just something about the barn. I don't know, I really love it down there. So they like it as well. What? Don't you like it? Okay,
Cool.
that's it.
Tour complete.
So you've had a guided tour, yeah? So people can think, oh yeah, that's the Longfield where, yeah. So perhaps that'll make a bit more sense out of us. Yeah.
Did that all make sense? Want to give us a recap, Mum?
Yes. Oh, bottom field, top field, blacksmiths, New England, barn field, banking field, hill field, long field, bottom of the ridge field, back field, front field, whatever field. Nearly there, I think, yeah. A couple of orchards thrown in. Yeah. Hello, everyone. If you like this video, then hit the subscribe button. Also, there's a bell you can click, Only if you liked it, of course, and want to see more of me on the farm, talking to my girls and the rest of the gang. Is that okay?
Perfect.
Perfect, thank you.